and then if everything goes well, I will publish it. This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and I have been working on a fabric Kaboodle kit from Rosemary Morris, the Rusty Peacock. I think she did this Kaboodle last September, and I have been working on it off and on in between other projects. I'm going to put Penelope out of the way here. So this tie, I believe, came from Rosemary too, but it came with her Sancho's doll kit, Kaboodle. But I use it on here. So this is the front page, and I'm just going to flip through this really fast because what I want to do, actually the reason I'm doing this stream is I'm ready to clip this temporary binding, and I want to film it and take it apart so I have a record of what page I want where. But I'll go ahead and flip through it. First, let me zoom in just a little here. There we go. And so this is the first page, and I'm going to leave this to flip open. And the next page, and I pretty well have stitched all of the elements down on this page. There's a pocket in here. This is a wraparound. This has been stitched down. I have not put embellishments on this yet. I'm still stitching. I do have a couple of embellishments tucked in here and in here. This is the next pages. This I got from Kathy Berg in the January, the January all-day stream, the New Year's stream. Kathy Berg streamed, and she had a contest giveaway, and I won a little fabric kit from her, and this was the bow and a red thread, and it tells all the meaning behind the red thread here. I really do like that. And the next page, part of it's stitched in and part of it isn't. I worked on this today. This is the doily, and I made a little pocket out of the doily. So that was kind of my fun for the day. And then I have this page which flips together and holds all these pages, and it flips open like this. And so it comes this way. And I worked on this today. These strips are from Janet Nash in England. This is all stitched down, little doily. And I have a little quilted piece in here. These are just tacked in. These are not stitched in yet. But some of this I just can't get at until I take it apart and work on it each page. This is a piece of really delicate drawn work. I just think that's pretty by itself. This is just pinned in, and then on the back is a ribbon backing with a button through it and a heart. These are just all attached in. I still have to do the stitching. I'm in the middle of the book right here. This was a quilted piece that I had gotten at one of the auctions. I believe it was a 4-square, and I cut it into 4 squares. Here's a lace applique. This came from Janet Nash. I'm going to put that in here. I will not stitch it down. I'll put it in a pocket eventually. And this goes onto one of the pages. I'm getting back on the last half of the book. The front of this is over in here. So, and all of this I have not stitched down yet. I've just tacked it in. Well, this I attached down. Some hook and eyes. This is more of a embellishment type thing that I'm going to be doing in here. Quilted piece, little bird. This has been stitched down. This is another pocket. This has been stitched in. Little lace piece. Very fine, beautiful hanky. A little white piece. And then this beautiful silky piece. I'm not sure where I got it. I want to say that Journey sent this to me, but I could be wrong. I got it in Happy Mail. And I put it on the back of I folded a hanky in half. And you can see this hanky still opens up, so I can make a pocket out of it if I want. But this is what I use for the wraparound. And it will wrap around clear like this when I get ready to close up the book. I like wraparounds on my journals. I really do like that. Now let me go back to where I was. I was on the wraparound, which is just about the last page. This is the second to last page, and it's another piece of that toile, and then the lace piece is the last page. Now what I want to do, and what I'm recording this for, is I want a record of how this book is put together. So I'm going to snip. This was just temporary binding that I put in to hold the pages together. I'm going to snip and take that out because I don't want that in there anymore. I'm just going to remove all of this these threads. And I'll probably have to remove them as I go. So this is still stitched in right here. Let me remove this. Actually, I need a smaller scissors. There we go. So this is the last and first page. And I actually put more of the lace on the last page and a little bit on the first page because I want some of this to show through. I want them to be able to flip this and see what's on the underneath rather than tacking it down. So I'm going to set that there as the last and first page. This is the second and second to last page. And like I said, I'm going to have to remove that thread as I go. Some of it's still tacked in. Let me snip it here. Actually, I think this is stitched onto the next page here. Let me pull this one out. Actually, I think I stitched it on. So I might have to do all of these except for this is my wraparound. This is the wraparound. And on the back wraparound is that really pretty silky piece. I don't even know what to call those. Are they postcards or just art cards? They're really pretty. I'm going to flip it like that. This is the last page, and I think it's been stitched onto the next page. So I'm going to keep these two together. I stitched these two together here. So I'm going to put that like this. And then there's this page, which might be stitched together too. And I'm going to keep them together like that. Hopefully I can figure out, it may not get put together the same way, but I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. And then there's this page with the pretty bow, and this is on the back. And then we get to this center piece that I was working on today. And it comes up this way. And then this page with the quilty piece, and I have this attached to it. Actually, it would probably go, well, we're just going to keep it like that for now. And here's the next page. And the next page. And the center of the book there. Now, will I be able to find my way through? I don't know. But I'll have a better chance of finding my way through and putting it back in a similar position now that I've recorded it. And what I want to do is I'll probably be moving these around a lot. I want to work on each of these pages individually, and I need to be able to hold them in my hand to do that. These are just tacked in right now with double-sided tape. I'll take the tape off and pin it in there and stitch it down. So that's all there is to this. Oh, here is the book tag, that bookmark that Janet Nash sent me. Isn't that beautiful? And I got some other pieces that I want to put in. I have some leaf trim that I think will go pretty in here. I have a silk tie. I have another silk tie too that I'm wanting to put pieces in here, and I might put a pocket in here out of those silk ties. So I have that, and then I have this lace doily that I want to fit in here. So I'm still working on this. I'm just going at my own speed, at my own pace. But the purpose of doing this video was to film what the journal looked like before I took it apart to reassemble it. I want to work on each page individually now. I kind of have an idea of what I want to happen in it. So thank you for watching, and keep your joy. Go gold or go home. I got to find a good saying. I used to say, I'll see you on the next page. But I like this saying, go gold or go home. Thanks for watching. Bye.